Sorry, I think my mic had been muted. Sorry. So, for today's stream, I was thinking of streaming this game that had been recommended. It's called What Remains of Edith Finch. So I think my understanding of the game is we are playing as Edith and we're going through, I think, her childhood home, and I think we're the last person remaining of the Finch family, and we're kind of looking to see, I guess, like clues. Is it good? Can you hear me? I thought I fixed it. You can't hear me? Or is it too low? Okay, thank you. Okay. Okay, thank you. So we're gonna play this game. I had the audio turned off. Let me see. Let me see. Let me know if it's too loud. Oh, quite a bit ominous, I think. These trees look very spooky. It looks like there was a missing person here too. Oh, that's not scary at all. Orca's Island Gazette? Okay. 7 years ago? Okay, let's see. Let me see. Audio. Turn off music, audio, leave game, audio. Right? Dialogue? Oh, the mailbox is supposed to look like the house? That's a funky looking house. Oh. Could you hear her? We can walk down here. Hopefully we don't get stuck. We'll come back later. Maybe. If I remember. If we can. It seems like we're taking really small steps, because that's what it sounds like. Are we really short? Ah! Oh, that doesn't look too good. Doesn't seem safe. Missing. I think it's the same one we saw earlier too. And it says Milton Finch. Quite spooky. out this truck. Another one. I mean, it's a forest. I wouldn't be surprised.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
I mean, it looks really weird. Oh yeah. I mean, who wouldn't be? I mean, and the fact that it's like in the middle of a forest too, like it's so spooky. Like, you know who's in the forest? Bigfoot? Oh, I did not think we could do that. Gary's potting mix. Oh, it's a deep freezer. I used to have one of those when I was a little kid. Oh, so I guess I can press on that. Oh, that's not a good sign, is it? Seems like they left in a rush. So the power was turned off the day they left, but they obviously didn't lose the home because the home was still theirs. Oh? Well, I mean, she said that this place scared her. Oh. Edith, Eddie, Dawn, and Louis. Yeah. Can you hear her narrating the story? Okay. Let me see. Because I have dialogue turned on. Oh, no. Let me see. Maybe I just had to turn it up a little bit.
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
I think I turned it up on OBS. Could you hear her? Thank you, Cass. That's a lot of cans. It's so ominous.
Or how only one restaurant would deliver to our house. So we had Chinese a lot.
Oh, there's more cans over there. It sounds like someone's banging on the door.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it. Like a smile with too many teeth.
I mean, I can tell you there are a lot of weird things in here. I mean, the fact that there's a lot of tuna cans is already weird. I swear, it sounds like someone's in the house and they're just gonna jump out. There's a bunch of books as well, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with a bunch of books. It's just the fact that they're all over the ground and stuff. The fact that this door is sealed up.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
If this is the library, why is the door shut? Like that. And it's locked too.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Ooh, and there's a bunch of letters too.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Is he the one that's over here? No. So Lewis is supposed to be our brother, and he died. That's 10, 20, 22 years old? Well, that's right, we're the last members of the Finch family.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
There's a Bigfoot. See, this family's tied to like Bigfoot in one way, or in some way, because like, isn't that supposed to be like, what's that supposed to be?
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Okay. There's a bunch of bugs.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
How does a house sink? That's crazy. Spooky sounds. Tom Finch. Living room. Oh, Halloween! That's cute. The Metamorphosis, Swan's Way. Pretty sure this is the second time we've seen a book for Swan's Way. 51 Tales. Oh, see? Another copy of the Metamorphosis. So weird. The weird again. The library above. Swan's Way. Okay, so I think the books just copy and paste themselves. Or at least were copy and pasted a couple times. Unless the family was just obsessed with them.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's crazy that they just ran off. Makes you wonder what happened. They have a really nice view. There's something out there. So this is just a storytelling game, isn't it? Crazy that they had this many books, though. Eddie. Oh, and we're back in the kitchen.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
So where were they sleeping? That isn't scary at all. Oh, this is Melly. Oh, and it says when they died.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Oh, that is cool decorations. She was only 10.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up. Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. That's always scary. Ooh, you get a better view. That is scary. See, with being in the middle of a forest, being right next to a lake, I would not doubt that people would go missing. Okay, so this is Sven and Eddie. So I guess this was Sven's room, and then eventually at some point they gave it to Eddie.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
I wonder if that's the portrait that's on the easel, I think is what it's called. This is Gregory.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Okay, so it looks like they have fuzzy carpet in the bathroom. It's a little gross. They've got a lot of pills too. Calvin and Sam, right?
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
How are you sharing a room with a dead sibling? And it's even like there's like a string dividing the room?
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Because she made the Bigfoot movie? My friend Bigfoot? That's funny. I wonder if I missed anything else over here. This is just way too many books. And this is Barbara.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Oh, so Barbara did not make the movie. She starred in the movie. And she's even got a Yeti back there. Not a Yeti. It's a Sasquatch. Bigfoot. See, that just looks like a coffin. I don't think that is a coffin. I think it's just a chest, but it gives coffin vibes. Oh, so I guess that's Barbara's mom painting the door. Oh, who is this?
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house. Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Look at that! That's where the key went.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of. From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Oh yeah, it does say Milton right there. It's a cat, I think? A little tea set?
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door.
Oh.
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Okay, so it's saved. Oh,
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
Yeah. Yeah.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Yeah, I mean, these rooms are all super creative, super cool.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Oh, I hope she didn't keep that gerbil there. That doesn't seem like an appropriate place.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
Oh, is that her gerbil? No, it's her hand, sorry.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Oh, okay, so this is Molly's perspective now.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Oh, goodness, no. Oh, no, no, no.
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
My Halloween candy was all gone. I kept eating and eating.
Oh. Oh, that did not sound good. Oh.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Aren't mistletoes? Because I think that's what it is, isn't it? That's a mistletoe? Aren't those poisonous? Oh, goodness.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Does she eat the bird?
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
Ooh, no, I think it was those berries she ate. Oh no.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared. Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Well, 'cause they probably didn't know you turned into a cat. Which I still don't. Oh, that's so nice.
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore.
Oh, there's someone over there.
All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up,
Oh.
and suddenly I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
I think it was those berries. That's what I think.
Rabbits. I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
That's crazy.
A mama rabbit.
So was that a baby rabbit? And now you're after the mama rabbit? Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
I just didn't catch Bigfoot. Oh. Oh, gosh. So what are we? We're just rolling into the lake?
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Yeah, this is some trippy dream. I don't see nothing. Oh, I see the fish.
I wanted fat, juicy seeds.
Oh, seals. I keep missing this.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Oh, it's leading.
I grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Oh, what are we now? A seal? No, we're... What is that?
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere. I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Oh, that's not very quiet, though. Oh. We just Wait, like for real? Does Bigfoot show up?
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, we smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
That's crazy, because this is a child. And they're already having these monstrous
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
This looks like a sewage pipe. It's a toilet! That's crazy that the good smell would come from a toilet.
I got closer and closer.
And all this happened because she went to bed without dinner. Scary.
All of my stomach started growling.
All my stomachs?
And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Oh, that's crazy. That's a trippy story.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm
Oh,
sure
definitely
Edie would
not.
have.
Okay. That's crazy.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Ooh, that's cute. She kept all these things. She's got Lurpy, she's got Purpley, she's got Rob, which is like a lizard iguana. She's got Burpee. Bob was a snake. She's got Derpy, and then this one doesn't seem to have a name. Okay, but they've all got their little pillow, little candle to light up for them. quite sentimental. She's got Zerpy, which was an owl. This one is Derpy Jr. Oh, who's that?
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Oh. Okay. Not scary.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Win a family day out at Druid World. Oh, that looks a little scary. Shrine sketches. What is that? Sam wedding. Poetry recital. Edith something?
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
You know, in some countries, writing your name in red ink is considered bad luck. Story so far. It's pretty good. I think I haven't really made it that far yet. Molly's story was a little trippy. But I can't wait to see what the story behind all the other characters is. I like snooping around too. Oh.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
You know, there are some people like that. Eddie won't go. 72-year-old woman refuses to evacuate because of a little forest fire. Okay.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
For a few weeks? Like, this is also the same person who gave an interview about the mole man, so I wouldn't say a few weeks. Seems like she was well known in the forest, in the island. Built 1937 by Sven Finch. Okay. She's got the
When Edie
blueprints.
told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Is that what he was doing? Oh yeah. Dragon kills Finch. Taxidermy. Oh, she's got little characters from Snow White.
Her room was like a museum.
Yeah, I mean, she's got all sorts of things. She's got handprints for everyone. Joining the great majority. I had one of
For
those when I was a
500
kid.
years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan.
Hmm.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
I mean, maybe the curse was in the house because, didn't seem to leave the curse behind.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Yeah, see, I think it was the house.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Evie and Sven. And baby, okay.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
That is a cool... I imagine that's like the little statue they have on the cemetery.
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
They look so happy.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
I mean, I don't know if I would say that. I don't know. Hi, Canuck. How are you? That's good. Have you played What Remains of Edith Finch before?
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Why the fluffy
It was a pretty
carpet?
big trace.
Oh yeah, I mean like fluffy carpet in a bathroom. Got glasses, you got a toy frog, a couple other toys. Oh, we've got a chair. So, What Remains of Edith Finch? So we essentially are the last members of the Finch family. Yeah, so this is a little like family tree. And we're the last remaining member of the family. So we went back to the childhood home and we're going through the various different rooms. And so we're kind of like looking to see the backstory of each member. So far, we've only been through Molly's stuff and Odin. Odin apparently was from Norway, I want to say. And he's the one who moved over to this island, kind of. He's the father of Edie. Edie? Yeah, I think it's Edie, sorry. And then Molly died at a very young age. I think it says she was 10. And we just went to her room, and her story was a little a little creepy. A little trippy, actually. I don't think it's creepy, just a little trippy. Essentially, she went to bed without supper. She went to bed without supper. She woke up. She was pretty hungry. And she started eating everything. Well, not everything, but a lot of things that were in her room. Like, I think she ate some berries that were in a mistletoe. And I'm pretty sure those are poisonous. She ate toothpaste. She ate her gerbil's food. And she was still hungry, so she saw a bird outside of her window, and she suddenly turned into a cat and chased after it. And when she did eat it, she ended up turning into like an owl. And she ate some bunnies, and then she turned into a shark, and she ate a seal. And then she turned into a monster and ate some humans. And then she woke up. And she was back into her normal body. And her diary was essentially like, she couldn't hear it anymore, but she knew that it was there, and she knew that she and it would have to feed, and that she would be very delicious. So, yeah, that's what happened with Molly. But it's pretty good so far, so yeah. Oh, we can't get out of this room. Okay. Oh yeah, too. The doors are all sealed up. So we're kind of just looking through other ways to walk around. I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else left in this room. Sven and Edie. Am I missing something?
Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
There's a secret in this bathroom.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Oh, that's cool. Calvin Finch. Oh, someone took a selfie in the bathroom. Oh, I don't think I can walk that way. Oh, that's the house that fell into the ocean. Okay.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Yeah, someone took a selfie. I would assume it's probably... No. Maybe it is. Maybe it is Sam. Calvin. So I guess this is where he developed the pictures he took. Murder probe. Clues exhausted. Couple turns land into a native haven. Milton. Why is there whiskey? Okay. Sam. Oh, that sounded creepy. Oh, so this is the grandpa that shared its room with their dead sibling. Marine corpse. Oh, and there's the camera.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Oh. And there's a bunch of candles here.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Oh.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
Oh. Oh, there's the brother. Are we supposed to get off?
At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
This doesn't seem like a good spot for a swing.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready!
Coming!
Are we supposed to come to a stop? Let me see.
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
He's gonna jump off, isn't he?
I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind.
Oh gosh.
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Oh, I think the branches are great.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Oh.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
That's crazy. So that's why it's astronaut themed.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Why though? Like, I
Mom
get-
said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
it makes a lot of sense. These are all clever little homes and stuff.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Obviously, but like, why is there wine bottles in here? Oh, this is the little cupboard. Let me go over here.
Growing up,
Bigfoot.
I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
That is not a good doll. Oh. Penelope's Diner. Oh.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Yeah, very hard. Going from being a child star to someone who works in a diner.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Oh.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately,
Signature
her
scream.
scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Rick? Are you okay? This isn't funny.
Oh, we're supposed to go down.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Oh, there's blood. Oh.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Oh, there's blood because of the dad who accidentally sawed his hand.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh, okay. Hmm. Looks like I'm stuck. supposed to do? Also, I don't think I have audio. I don't know. I don't think... I think it bugged out. I think, because I can't move forward. Let me see. Let me... Quit game. Yes. Oh. Let me restart it. Thank you, Cass. Let's get out.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star. I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards. Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent. She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Oh.
Oh!
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
Oh.
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show.
That's
Hours
crazy.
later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Okay, so we have to go up the stairs. It's so cute.
Walter, are you there?
Why is Walter's room empty now?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He
Oh, yeah.
was quite smashing. And who he was, he couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Played her part.
She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
Oh. I mean, I thought Walter was already gone.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Nope.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was... At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. That's a crazy laugh. And it's crazy too that she kept this book. This comic.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Yeah, that she was remembered and her stories somewhat being told. You're a star. Aww. These are great rooms, though.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box. It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
Where is it? Yeah, we can't open it yet. We need to find music box. Oh, and that's the attic. The basement key is what we get from the music box. I'm sorry if you hear my PC. It's being really loud today. It's usually not this loud. And my heater too. It's such a cold night today.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Oh.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
Oh.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
What is this? It's a secret tunnel. Would you look at that?
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Barbara. Walter.
If there's a pattern in all these stories,
What is this stuff? Tasty beans. Jiggly Farms grape jelly. Tomato. Got peanut butter. Pea soup. Got cereals. More pea soup.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Shaving cream. Got some dishes, a toilet. So was he living in this spot? Oh, little figurine. Walter. Yeah, this is where Walter lived. Till he was very old. Okay. Was he traumatized by what happened to his sister? Or
Goodbye,
to
everyone.
Barbara?
I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
Yeah.
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today.
Oh, and he
I always
just ate it
expected
like
to be
that?
dead tomorrow.
Why would you expect that, though?
But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal.
A monster?
Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
I mean, you've been eating peaches like that for 30 years. That's kind of crazy.
It's been a week now, the
At least
longest
pour it into a
in
little
30
plate or
years.
something.
I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
No. So there's more to this bunker? Oh, there's another tunnel. Bunch of books.
I know it's out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara.
Well, a
And
lot of
Molly.
monsters killed Barbara. And Molly.
And Calvin.
Mm.
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me.
Oh, it's the hole you came out of.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month.
Given the leather.
Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Oh, that's not good.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
That's crazy.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
And he has like a... He has like a fake window going on and some fake flowers. Oh. And then the crutch. Wait, that's what it's called? That his sister used?
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
It seems like Bruno from
I don't want to
Encanto.
make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2,
Maybe 2.
I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Oh. That's a little sick, though. The fact that he died on this railroad and they put a little conductor's hat on it. And train. Oh gosh. Okay, so we can't go there. Oh. Okay, so I imagine that we go down this path.
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of. Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Yeah, I feel very lost.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
That's crazy. It's so ominous.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible. I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Oh, this is a cemetery.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Oh, these are the pets.
3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Oh, and then the I think it's the birds. Oh, there's one here that fell down.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Barbara Finch, and she gets a star. Walter Finch. Oh, it's a little person in there. Because of the tunnel. I mean, surely she could have come up with something better. Edie. And there's a book. And a bunch of candles. She's the only one that well, she probably has a bunch of candles because she was the one who was putting those candles in all those rooms and stuff. Sven right next to Edie. Calvin. Molly. Yeah, because of the crazy story she told. But those are all the graves there.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea.
Probably.
My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Oh.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Is that it?
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
I mean, she probably grew up in that house. For the dad
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand.
to have wanted to bring it along.
But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better. She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Milton's doesn't have a date on it.
We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
Oh, this has like a little crown going on.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself. But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Oh goodness, that's not good. And she's 22 weeks pregnant.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common. They were both pretty intense. Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something. Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Does the Sasquatch get them?
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off.
Not quite.
Oh. What?
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the... Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up.
Still freezing, though.
Nothing quite like being outside.
Do I have to take that picture? No, right?
Oop. A little more gas in the tank, I guess.
Aw.
Doesn't seem like there's anything unusual. I think we're gonna have to take a picture of the dad.
Hold still while I take a picture.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target.
I don't see the target.
I'm over here, Dad.
Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive... Great shot, Dawn!
Oh.
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay? Sorry, Dawn. Just gotta reset the timer.
Oh, that's sad.
Hang on, kiddo. Just trying to get a shot of the two of us together.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's...
totally normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Oh. That's messed
Of all these
up.
stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Why? ticket. Oh, it's right there. Oh gosh. I feel like this is too much for my computer.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Gregory. Gus. This looks like a nursery. And the candles. Divorce contract between Sam and Kaylee. Not Kaylee, Kay. Oh, you know what? I've seen this one on Instagram.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
I've seen this specific clip on Instagram.
That time's over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie. Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw. What his world was like. He reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination.
terrible at this. I think I'm supposed to get on its back. Oi.
I know how silly it sounds. That I worried about a baby being too happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
Oh, that's crazy.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw. Hey, there's so much I don't understand about Gregory. About everything. But I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too.
Aww.
Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
That's rough. That's very rough.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet... A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Why is he so upset?
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom were the words that I
now
remember.
pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger. The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Oh, that doesn't sound like a good idea.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder." I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't, until we found you.
Oh.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Oh. Okay, so we only have a couple more characters to go through with sympathy. Raise flag, breakfast, quiet time. So Dawn sweeps, throws out the trash. Gus mops, mows the yard. Greg, be a baby. And to the mailbox and back.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
That's crazy. That she's 22 weeks pregnant and she's climbing all this.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Oh, look at that. That's them. She has her own phone too. This is a nice little loft.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Yeah.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
Lewis.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Lewis, Milton, Edith, and Dora.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
So just building on top of
And
it.
for a while, things were good. Almost normal. but it didn't last.
This is a little classroom.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Oh gosh.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Oh, I was about to say that looks like blood, but I guess it's just paint.
I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family. Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
So what he paints comes to life. So he made a little door and just walked through the door and disappeared.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
That's crazy.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors. Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Oh, we can't go through? Okay. Oh, this is so... Okay, we can't go down there. No, we can go.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room, until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
This is cozy. These little chairs.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Oh, that's trippy. Oh. Wait, let's go back up. No, he played video games.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
I do too.
He was so proud of being Indian. I think for him, it was a way to be something other than just a Finch.
Locker contents. Did he die at work then?
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander. I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more. I worried about him then.
What did he find?
Daydreaming at the cannery.
Oh.
I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
Tell you that's not.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. and songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger.
That's not good.
He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on.
That's more than just maladaptive daydreaming.
In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a handsome queen.
I think it makes the same.
The queen was on her own quest for radiant rainbows. He followed the sound of her silver harp. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
Oh, we can't see a thing anymore.
He knew the world was all in his imagination. But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Louis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Oh. Near the locker rooms. It's hard.
He began to forget the world we know.
No, this one hits hard.
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Oh, and it's...
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Oh. Oh, I think we're supposed to be like,
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
no.
The palace would be packed with his companions. Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him.
Molly. Their family cat, I think.
His queen waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do.
Oh.
Bend down his head.
No. Oh gosh.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
That's
My brother was
terrible.
really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie.
Oh.
I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Yeah, I see that.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
Edith. Oh, this is her room.
But it had to end one way or another. All
How
that's
are
left
the
now
lights
is to
still
tell
on?
you about that last night.
Oh, her belly. Oh, well, like, yeah, no, this is...
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance, or that Edie had a key to it.
Oh, wow. It's a lot bigger than what the people makes it look like.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Dear Edith,
Oh.
there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
Oh.
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
It's crazy that's small.
I got turned around. I started seeing things.
I don't know where to go.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot.
I wonder why.
We both tried to make the best of it.
I never did that as a little kid. I know a lot of people.
A few years went by.
I didn't.
My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it.
Why?
I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself.
This just sounds so ominous. It sounds like something's gonna happen.
But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Oh gosh. The first few stories were so wild. Yeah, the first few stories were so wild, and then like as it got closer to the end, it just got so, I guess, more realistic in terms of like each person's stories. it is definitely beautiful storytelling. And the graphics are great, and oh gosh. Well, thank you so much, Cass, for recommending the game. And thank you so much for the intro and outro videos that you've made for me. For like streaming. Thank you so much. And thank you guys so much for watching the gameplay. If you liked, if you could please leave a like. And if you would like more, I guess, gaming, streaming, gameplay, please subscribe. And let me know maybe what games you would like me to play next. Oh gosh. Thank you so much. Have a great night. Bye.